beautiful people. Management tip of the day. Here in the beautiful Kralingen. It's been a long day. I'll keep it short. I promise I won't sell you anything. No, joking. Management tip of the day. Be careful of who you compare yourself to. And be very mindful of this. We understand things in differences. So if I go out of the car, it's outside, it's colder than in the car. So it's the contrast that makes you understand things. And we as human beings have a natural tendency to conform to what we see around us. Now, most people think confirmation, the act of conforming, is because you're afraid of the group. That's all. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think you conform because it's psychologically easier for you. It's a comfortable space. The very best in something and the very worst in something are usually very good and very bad. To be in the middle is quite easy. So if part of an organization goes bad, sometimes this is a team, right? Yeah, my team was bad hyped, so I was no. Sometimes this is a branch. Sometimes this is a day. Sometimes this is a region. This is a country. This can be an entire organization. And we work in a very high-paced market. So in fundraising and sales in general, things go up and down and everything. When it goes down, or when you see things around you that are wrong, it's very easy to say, okay, my boss does this, or my direct boss, right? Not even the boss or but like the first guy I see or girl I see, or for example, but other branches in my country do this, or people see things and then they compare themselves to that. That's a very easy way for yourself to be safe. Well, the big problem with this is that you become who you compare yourself to. So by choosing this psychological comfort, you get stuck there in the middle. And the middle is not a great place to be stuck at usually. As you progress, you don't grow as fast then. And usually it becomes hard to motivate yourself. So sometimes I'm often when people are trying to find their motivation again, I'm talking to them and I hear people say they don't learn new things. They're not making new steps. Usually the reason for that is because you are too focused on what you are doing now. And you for a part do that because you compare yourself to the people directly around you. But if you want to be a different person, you need to also compare yourself to different people than the people that you are around you now. You see, these things, they contradict each other. So be very mindful of that. Be very mindful of how you move forward and who you compare yourself to. Because the people that you compare yourself to, those people, they will constitute for a large part what you are. And I'm also saying, you don't necessarily need to compare yourself only to sales, right? Or only to fundraising. If I go in a hotel and sometimes I see the people in the reception, they're so hospitable. They make you feel at home immediately. Everything is clean. They think about what you need. They make little talk about, your travels and those kind of things. Even though they're in a completely different market, if I like to compare the companies that we work with, I like to compare them really to people who really take things serious, right? People who really have it organized, and to really give yourself a higher standard. And if you are in a certain sector, and every sector has their problems, if you conform to what the group is doing, you will never exceed, you will never grow, you will never reach the fullest, your fullest potential, and you won't be free. You're reacting to your circumstances. So be very try to sit down and think, who am I comparing myself to right now? If you're a branch manager and you compare yourself to 5 other branch managers, and you're okay in the middle, you're not the best, but you're also not the worst, then you're not even gonna be the best branch manager. You're gonna stay a branch manager. If you want to change, you need to compare yourself to people who are already doing what you want to be doing, and you need to really look at what they are doing. Also look outside of your country. You want to be the best. I see Brussels now, they have 100 shifts with 200 with a prognosis of 200. Why? Because they're not challenging themselves. They're not looking outside, even outside our company maybe, but they're not looking outside and looking, okay, where can we really, really win? They could have seen that Rise campaign has more donors. They could have seen that NL. They could challenge themselves to make a bigger step. And if they don't do that, that's the big thing. If you don't do that, you yourself will become weaker. A real competitor, they compare themselves to the best because they want to be the best. So they actively look who is the best right now at what we do and how can I beat them. So be very mindful of that. Yes? Have a nice day. Take care.